Nice.
The first shelter is already next to us. So, so yeah. So it's gonna be like a short event. The rooms are not that huge or big as the other types of event that we have had before. Yeah. But it's still a good amount of distance. Yeah, gonna wait 2 more minutes before we start. So the route today is gonna be the shelter over there first, and then we are heading to the shelter in the middle at the Westview. Then we're going to Bay Valley and take a little break over there. And after that, we're going to my area, I believe. Then after that, we'll end at the Biome Glory Road, if that makes sense.
I'll just follow wherever you guys go.
Yeah. It looks to be long, but I promise you it's not that long compared to what types of roads we had on the previous server. Maybe after a while we will have a similar event, but on Labrador, because RHN is also on there, currently led by Shaco, wherever he's.
There's hardly any of it done yet, though, because I've pretty much only been in my base, which is also why I haven't done anything on Shepherd.
The Labrador one is currently unknown, and probably needs a bit more things on it, other than just one big road. A type of shelter, office building at the start. It's kind of hard to say what type of building that one is at the moment. But sometime later, there's probably going to be an event there as well. If you have any questions, then you can say them now before we start.
Are there any extra horses? Because I don't have one yet on this world.
Oh, Eve already lent Glorp to Neo. So.
Alright. I can just fly if necessary to catch up with everyone.
Yeah, I have a donkey on the shelter in the middle, so there hasn't been a lot of breeding yet, or getting skeleton horses. If there's are not any other questions, then I think we can start.
They're making you a horse. And there's some saddles over here you can buy, I guess.
Oh, where is that?
Over there.
The horse supply vending machine. 2
Ah.
diamonds for a saddle.
And so, yeah, I think we shall start them. We are already at one of them. Yeah. This is the West Station shelter, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this is a shelter built within the station and was made by a skeleton.
Nice.
I believe this is the biggest one in terms of places to horses and other rideable animals. I'm not gonna disrespect the pig riders and the other type of riders on the server. So just any horse that is possible to be held inside there. Because of the size is mainly because it is on a station and people will most likely or will most likely leave their horse or take the horse when they have entered said station. There's not much I should really say. Skeleton knows more, but in terms of bed space, there's not a lot compared to the 2 different stations that we have. But there was more inside the station itself. And of course, Skeleton left a horse supply machine here. So for those that want to, well, get a horse or something to ride. I think we should move. So you're gonna go up towards the mountains next. And so yeah, this is mainly from Skeleton that has made this. But after this corner up here is gonna be where I have done stuff. And here we come to our first road. Then a little reference to what I started building when I started playing on this server. It's a town called Terentium. So kind of wanted to have something there. And it was the first road they ever made on Shepherd. This is also where it ends. As some feedback we got was that people wanted a bit of curves on the road, so I've done something like that here instead of a straight line. And then when we go up here, we can see the next shelter over there, with smoke coming out of it. As Abraham said, there's a bit of more curves and some straight lines. It depends on how the terrain is. And so here's the first section that goes between roads, but we're gonna go here first. And this is Westview Shelter. Or no, Westview Valley Shelter. And the reason it's called that is because the road that we are currently on is called Westview, also a reference to the One Division on Disney Plus. And if people want to sleep, there's a lot of beds inside. So leave your horses and let's go inside. And this build is kind of based off the Oasis shelter on Husky, but with the deep slate instead. So this is the first stop, so if the drama outdoors can maybe stop for a little bit, and then maybe we can sleep. Is everything alright outside? Okay, my donkey is still here, okay. Okay, should we sleep tonight, or should we continue?
Do we have enough to sleep through the night?
We are 6 people here, and there's one more player that needs to sleep. We should be enough with how much there are left needed. So if 2 more or 3 more people join to sleep, that would be amazing. There, okay. I'm gonna join my donkey. This road, Westry Road, continues to the Bulldog's banner space. Yeah, there's not much to see from continuing that road only than their bases really. And yeah, just ignore that hill over there. Still needs working. But on that, the view on the other side is more beautiful. Let's continue to our next destination, which is Bay Valley.
I need to find my horse. I don't know where it went.
Yeah, where did it go? Oh, Neo has it.
Following Neo, yeah.
Ah. Thanks.
So the reason it is called Bay Valley is because my program that registers the roads and such didn't like Valley in that name and count this as a alley, your type road. So Bay Valley it was. And as such, it's a bit of a straight line at first, but that is just because of the terrain. But afterward, it's beginning to become more culture. And the reason there's a fence here because where I built almost right next to the ocean, but still a beautiful view to see. And you can kind of see my base from here, but not all of it.
Nice.
And then, yeah. Then the rest is well towards Bay Valley. Not much else to say, really. It is a beach resort of some sorts. Which has a shelter. Oh, it was the first one I found. Yeah. There's not much to say here as well. There's a shelter, which is also based off one of the shelters from the scheme, which was the desert resort shelter, I believe the name was. But has the new rocks in some places. This shelter is the shelter with most beds inside of it at the moment, I believe. With the 16 beds. And then for the people that wants to just relax on beach, there's some places with the umbrella parasol, or then you'll call it, to relax and maybe take a dive into the ocean. I have talked with the CSC about building some kind of dock near here as well to get people to travel the ocean out here, because it is a big ocean. You will soon see at my area, because there's a map over there. So yeah, not much else to say here really. More projects will probably come soon with the CSC. In terms of RHN maybe, but that will probably be on the other side of the ocean, and up behind the forest pointer there's a base with a player that hasn't been on that much, and it's hard to, well, get a hold of. Believe me, I tried to contact them, but I haven't seen them much. And so yeah, next place is my base, which was the first thing I ever made on this world. Yeah, a lot of different resources that has been made to make the different roads, and other type of stuff has been made at my base really, and been dug under my base, I believe, not sure. But yeah, the area is kind of a mess because of the different builds and palettes on the different builds. So, but yeah, this is the first road, as I said before, first road that was made. So the part entering into my base is a bit short in terms of yeah, the normal type of road, but that is just because it is a base. And yeah, this is my base. See, a lot of different things here, but the thing that we are going to see, let's see if is everyone here. Hey Bob, are you in there? Or wait,
Pigs
yeah,
are
we're
slower.
let's wait on the different people left. But yeah, if it's about the different banners. I have some farms here. Aromatic barn. Cactus for the dye. And then over here my most most amazing it looks like the A-bomb left. Is everything alright with A-bomb? And yeah, this is the map house as we have called it. It holds a 5x5 map that is one block on the map is 2 blocks in real life.
Whoa.
So
Big map.
yeah. Sometime yesterday, I believe, I said something on the RHN Discord about having these type of builds in along the roads and such, and looks like most people have agreed to make something like that. So I believe the next one should then be about the same area in type of how big the map is, but show different depending on where the building is set at. This map does show the entire road system at the moment, plus where the different shelters and the vegetation is. So,
Nice.
it took me maybe, what should I say, 1 to 2 hours to make the map, just because of how long the distance is.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the barn is the best type of build on my base so far. It took a lot of wood to make it. But luckily I live in the Euro Forest, so it does not really matter in terms of how much it will take. Yeah. And then I got a vineyard over here. A lot of berries, so I planted them and then made a farm out of it. Probably get like 3 stacks of berries. So yeah, after I harvest it. Yeah, let's continue. Next is Biome Color. The reason it is called Biome Color Road is because it goes to a lot of different biomes at the moment. But as it will be expanded and then more biomes will come along the way. Yeah, so let's head there. which is this way. Just waiting on the last people here. Wonder where I can take a bit of head start because of the ping, but we will most likely catch up.
Yeah.
Which we already have.
I'm out of the speed potions, so I can't.
But yeah, Lime Color is the road that will be then expanded more towards west. And is the latest road that I have made. And I believe it is at the moment the longest road on Shepherd.
Nice.
Shaku can maybe look at it later because we haven't matured the roads yet on this tour. But yeah, the view is amazing here as well. Was kind of lucky to get to build this area. It goes to a birch forest. It is next to a roofed forest, which is connected to a mountain, which you can see over here. And then it connects to a spruce forest or taiga. You see, we are missing person. Oliver and Abram is having difficulties with connection.
Nah, he's just typing, so he can't go forward.
Yeah.
Perks of riding a pig, you can type and drive.
And then we have the first bridge, like in the road here. And on this side we can see a building that was made here on the first day, I believe, of a play that wanted shelter from the mobs. So I haven't touched it or done anything to it, and let it be there as a history build.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, let's continue. So after this spruce forest of taiga, it connects to a normal forest. And after that it connects to a big plains area, which we will soon construct more culture type of roads here. And it has a lot of big areas, you can see, and there's a zombie has already made a base up there, which wasn't there last time I made a road here. So that's new. But yeah, there's a lot of place here for type of build in terms of what can be done for the RHN or the West SRM in general. And towards that part is mostly mountains or plain. Over there is towards Boondock Spanner space. So, but yeah, there's a lot of opportunity here to make a good road and maybe another shelter later down the line and continue going towards the west for the region.
Maybe I should finally get over here and actually help with that.
Yeah.
I could. I mean, if this is ready to start building, I can do that.
Yeah, we just need to see who has built up there. Yeah, because that wasn't there before.
Okay, it's less than 100 blocks away.
I'm not sure.
All right.
I just saw it today when I was doing the lanterns. So, I'm not sure.
Okay, I'll check the distance when I get a chance.
But it wasn't there before when I made said road. Yeah, so that space is new. But how long from the road it is hard to say.
Okay.
But that was the event, and I believe one of the shortest one we have had so far.
That's alright. It was still longer than the West Line building session.
Yeah.
That was really short.
But yeah. At the moment, the plan is well to connect to South Station, which is currently built by Aigu, or not sure how to pronounce their name. And that station will then go towards spawn because it's going to be a combo line between SRN and RHN, so we have then a way to go to the spawn without tipping and yeah, that type of stuff.
Nice.
But it's going to be a long time before we will reach the south station because of the distance. So that might be the longest road on the server, but who knows? Things might change. But yeah, this is what the RHN has so far on Shepherd, and more stuff will most likely be made sooner rather than later, and hopefully sometime in the future we can have this sort of type of event on Labrador as well.
I could show you the road that I made. It is a little over a mile and a half long. I mean, a kilometer and a half long currently.
Yeah, but we can have the horses over there. But yeah, if people build shelters or roads, then but that what is official from us, let us know, and maybe we consider it something for us, or they don't mention it at all. But keep that bridge. But yeah, Galore Road will most likely be like Land Bridge Road on Husky, as in it to most likely be one of the longest roads that we are going to have. So
Nice.
yeah, this has been the event, and it was like 30 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Which is the shortest amount of time we have had for a opening of some sorts.
Oh yeah, where are we taking the screenshot? Which shelter?
I believe the
Beach.
either the beach one or west to you, whichever you guys prefer.
What about where we started?
Sure.
The station or? Oh, the station.
The station shelter.
Shelter. Yeah, I forgot. The longest way to go. Okay. I'll be there in like 5 minutes. Gee.
Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, I will have to talk with Skilly about a road going towards south from the station here, because I'm not sure what the plans are on that part.
Yeah, I could work on that when that's actually ready to be built.
Yeah, Bangalore is just can expand it whenever we want to, or when we have permission from the person that lit over there, that type of stuff. Most of things shouldn't be at 100 blocks, but I'm not sure. The build nav was just found the one from James Long Bread. Yeah. Yeah. This was the first event for HN on Shepherd. Okay.
Nice.
Hopefully there will be more of them sooner. Hopefully.
I'm almost at the station.
We got to have at least one piggy rider to have some respect for Laco in the area. Yeah, that person, that name. Still I cannot pronounce it. But yeah. First event, more will likely come sooner. Probably when summer hits, another one would probably be held, or something like that, when I have more free time to build the worlds and shelters. Most of the worlds and shelters that we saw today was made during the Easter season, when I had a lot of free time. If you want to make a world here or connect to it here, please let me know, or any other person that has been on the been working here, like Skeleton, if you want to build the road on the south, etc. Just let us know on our Discord. If you don't have it already, just let us know. Then we'll send it to you. But yeah, this event was kinda announced a couple days ago. That was just because of timing and other types of things I had to announce on our Discord. But yeah. But yeah, I believe this has been the most stuff I've been doing for RHN in terms of how long it has lasted on Dogcraft. Are we done taking pictures?
Yeah, I've got like 20.
Then I will officially say that the event is over.
Yay! Ooh.
Thank you for coming on the first ever event for IGN on Shepherd, or Survival 5 in general. More events will most likely come either on Shepherd or Labrador. So yeah. What should I say last here? Do you got anything, Checo?
I don't think so. I mean, this is my first time seeing all of Shepard's network because I haven't been over here. So I got to get more involved, and I needed to. I needed this to actually get caught up on everything.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll mostly update stuff on the RH and Discord when things updates, like the map, and well, other type of stuff that is involved with RH and um, um, yeah, I'm trying to say a catchphrase, but I can't say one. But yeah, if you want, you can leave your horses here or on the other shelters in the area. Hopefully
Shepherd is
soon.
lucky in that it has a really nice RHN building at spawn too, so.
Yeah, that one will probably get opened more when we get towards the main, when spawn gets connected to mainland Byron. And yeah, I've kind of taken Iro's role at the moment. Not sure what they are doing. Do you know anything, Sheko?
I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah. But Iro is at least in spirit in terms of how we do stuff for the group. And when he comes back, we'll let him catch up with everything that we have done so far. Yeah, not much else to say really, other than goodbye and see you next time when Iron Shen has something planned.
Bye!